So the last video I recorded, I said I decided would be my last warning to Americans. And from now on, I'm just going to speak to people who I believe will listen. And for the most part, that's probably going to be people who are African American, so-called. I'm just going to say what we are, Hebrew Israelites. And I'm just going to let that be that. And people who feel a certain way about that, I spend enough time trying to talk to other people and who don't listen. So I'm not going to be taking the time for that anymore. I'm just going to move on. But briefly, I saw the picture of Tyrese in his, I forgot what the thing is called, but it's supposed to be a Muslim or an Islamic or an Arabic robe, I guess you can call it, garment. And while it can look masculine on its own, when I'm not gonna say they intentionally, because I don't think he did this on his own, made it so that when he put that blazer on, it became very feminine or feminine looking. You can almost say it's androgynous because he has the masculine jacket on, but then that made his red garment look like a dress. And again, you see this thing where a man is forced to look like a woman. And especially the optics are especially telling in this picture because, as has often happened, they will emasculate the black man. And we have here where other men in the picture are allowed to look like men, but Tyrese must look feminine, effeminate. And the fact that they go through with this, because Tyrese has been going through some things lately, I've heard. So to do this tells me he has agreed to, or he is making a deal for a better future, I guess, for things to get better. So what he had to do, he had to emasculate himself before his masters. He feminized himself. And part of that is because, like I've said plenty of times, that the spirit who rules this world is a female, is feminine. And he is wearing the colors of the Black Widow, black and red, and the Black Widow is Isis. She's the Black Madonna, the Black Widow, and she's called the Widow. Freemasons are called Sons of the Widow. So, they have to do this. And another thing is that this is part of that psychological warfare that I mentioned in the video about TD Jakes too. Because these images are weapons against people of Israelite heritage. These are weapons against people's minds, their views of themselves, to show this is where you belong. This is what you are in our eyes. This is the way we will accept you. We will not accept you as a man. We will accept you in this form only. But those who go along with that are going to bear their sin. Because the Most High is going to begin judging, and he is going to judge his own house first. Now, whether that's here in America or whether we go out into the wilderness somewhere and he judges us there. But he is going to judge us first, and then he's going to judge the Gentiles. So that is, there was one other thing too that I was probably I don't have the picture of it, that's why I can't talk about it really. But that was a very interesting thing in the Trump family photo The goddess was hidden in that picture as well. I'm not going to get too much into that. I started to for a second there, but then I remember I don't even have a picture of that. And so for the most part, I'll just leave it at Tyrese and and the fact that not only Tyrese, but maybe other black celebrities are probably going to be getting exposed soon. We'll see though. I'm not making a prophecy or a prediction, but I know the judgment has to begin with the people of the Father first. So that is all I will say in this video. Thank you for listening and watching, and I will talk to you later.